Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
Back to talk Fox's newest reality show. This is The Snake. This is our episode 3 full recap review. Make sure you like, subscribe to your TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all of your Snake coverage, including now going forward, cast interviews with eliminated players. I do have an interview with one of our eliminated cast members from this evening's episode. That will drop tomorrow. We have this review here dropping right after the episode. So stay tuned. Full spoilers, everybody. We are going to discuss the episode, the double-headed snake, Brian, a double elimination. I am glad to have you on to talk about this. And we'll talk about the two eliminated players quickly in a second. But I leave this episode with thinking, man, Pastor Jacob is a friggin' what an idiot. What a stupid idiot.
Yeah, and there's a couple things that really made me question: is he actually a pastor? When he was like he said like what the OnlyFans person was doing, or the girl was like, it was alright, and I was like, I don't think a priest would say that.
What I will say though, Brian, without obviously doing any research into it, is like he's like a priest who's married, right? So he's not a Catholic priest. So I know a decent amount of priests and stuff that are pretty liberal with things now. So again, I thought you were just going to go there because he was just like not pious and he's a big idiot. Because the idea that he wants to form a new, and I love that he kept calling it a pact, form a new pact. I was like, this guy is not going to win this show.
No, I mean that's just the thing that really jumped out at me. The problem with me is like I hear one thing and then I just can't forget it. And like we do the shows and it's like I need to bring it up or I will like not be able to function clearly. But yeah, you knew it wasn't going to work the amount of times he was talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, you have Jake as soon as Jake starts talking to Jacob, right? Like he's basically laughing in his face.
Yeah,
he's laughing in his face, and then he goes and tells Devontae, and him and Devontae are obviously talking about how stupid it is. Jacob sees him, walks in, like, "Yo, come here, Jacob." They play it off. Devontae's like, "I ain't gonna do this. I'm saving my boy Brett. Like, no shot." And then we with Derek the Hardo copy and like, look like there's more than one snake up there. It's like, oh, got him good, man. You're sort of like, what did they do wrong? They didn't do anything wrong. This big dumb idiot just came and handed them a silver platter. Like,
I know. And I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I thought Brett and Derek were the same person.
Oh, dude, I can't tell.
So when it got to the end, I was like, I thought they picked him already. Because they didn't show Brett again. Derek is the detective. It's Derek the detective, and Brett is like a model.
Sure.
What is Brett? Yeah, whatever it is. I thought they were the same person, and that's terrible. That's what I thought. But hey, they're yucking it up for the camera, so I mean, it is. Everyone's gonna have a line like that on the way out. There's watch your back. Snakes always bite. Something corny like that, and that was his line.
Watch out for their fangs.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel? I haven't got to talk to you about that. How do you feel about the abundance of snakes on the show?
I mean, I like snakes, so it's fine.
God.
I never had a snake. I didn't have a snake as a kid. I just like snakes.
All right. Well, so you weren't a lizard kid.
But no, I never had pets. I know how you feel about.
You just admire.
Yeah, Sherman. I mean, I would be a Slytherin if I could.
That's a given.
So I mean, it's just like I enjoy them, and I'm cool with it. I thought the challenge also today was I liked it. I think it was something different. Like I like that they're doing different stuff, and I think that it was fitting to do a team with the double
two-headed snake puzzle with the cockroaches. And man, I was very surprised at certain people's reactions versus others. Some people handled it like a pro. Or you had teams like Catherine and Jordan, just nothing, right? You would think like, oh, maybe that's a team that's going to lose it. Instead, Cowboy Cody out there destroying his box to get out of there, and like barely that. What was that?
Yeah, that made me laugh, man. He like hulked right out of that thing. Because it's like a neck condom.
Right? His team was like way tougher.
It was like a neck condom, right? Like so they couldn't crawl down into your like actual body, right? It was like right?
I
Isn't
think
that how it
depending on
works?
your face shape, though, your more of your problem was that they could get into your eye mask, and then I'm sure you had to probably have someone go in there and adjust it for you and
I
stuff.
don't think they had an eye mask, dude.
Then they had like lab goggles on,
Oh, did they really? I thought they only had stuff
so
in their
you could
ears.
technically have like those little cracks. So if you didn't have like like a face that was like fitting on
I
right.
was they went in like some mosquito net sleeve that looked like, and they couldn't get in there. Like I was worried about the ears because I saw one of them like somebody was talking and they had one like up here in their ear, and I was like
Dude,
that would drive me
and
crazy. But they
some
had
people just had their cockroaches just chilling in the corners, not bothering them at all. Like
and
it
that's what I
really
mean.
was.
I think you just got to shake them off, and then you're kind of good. It's just the initial
I wonder
panic.
if half those cockroaches were dead.
I know, and it's funny because like I was just thinking because I was just at a beach house and I saw a huge cockroach like and like I was like I'm debating like could I do that, but the money's on the line, and they wouldn't do something that where that's the thing you got to remember. They're not going to put you in a situation where these things could like they're not going to bite you.
You're not gonna get hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just gross. It'd be funny as hell is like somebody like got in their mouth, they bit it and spit it out like a crazy person.
I'd rather do the bugs than the snakes. So I'll do the bugs.
Yeah. The snakes could like actually bite you, and they probably would really, even if they're not poisonous, they would
And it
hurt.
still shit could hurt. They still could squeeze you, and it still could just be a thing I don't want. Like, and that's
Yeah, yeah. They wouldn't put something in there that could actually. They wouldn't put a boa constrictor that would like crush your neck. There's no way. They would never do that like that.
no.
That would be a liability waiting to happen. They'd pack you in a box. Back to the snake with you.
You know that dude died on the snake.
After Jacob died.
that I don't know if that might be too biblical, too literal. I don't know if I can want to even say it. Double elimination, Brian, I think was crucial here because there are a ton of cast members, and like I said, our biggest criticism of episode 1 and 2 was something I think they alleviated to start here. Now we definitely got more conversations of them in the house, and obviously a lot of it was the Pastor Jacob stuff, but there was several conversations highlighted, which I think was great. I was pseudo disappointed in the double elimination. I was fine with Cody going. I thought Cody was they didn't show much of a storyline. They were showing him as the guy that could be flirted with. The cowboy didn't do great with the cockroaches. I was like, fine. You're not much of a snake per se. I don't think that's right. But losing Brian, the ex-con, man, really stings. Like I agree. I hated that decision. I felt for him when he wasn't picked by Catherine. I think he knew the writing was on the wall there. He didn't get picked by Jordan. His avenues of his safety nets were gone quickly, and when we do have that conversation, I'm going to be curious to see how he feels about maybe not having a solid main person and maybe trying to have too many people being a problem.
Yeah, because I'm always rooting for somebody with the same name as me, and I thought he was actually interesting. Like for like people are gonna label him bad because he was a con, but like I actually think he like just his like when he was on screen, I thought he's a lot more entertaining than a lot of other people on the show. I remember him. How many people do you not remember? Like I'm mixing up Brett and Derek. Like they look the same. Like you know what I mean? Like I want to see people that are like that one chick that was like who keeps giving us the tips. Like she's interesting. Like I thought he was interesting, and it sucks that he had to go like this.
It's a shame. Like I said, a good character, but I do think the idea that we still have as many as we do, I don't think this is the last elimination of this season, Brian. Overall, though, I can't complain. I do think it was an improvement over the first 2 weeks. I'm really curious to see now the reaction we get from the choices of the double-headed snakes. So far, so good, though, Brian. Like I think this show had an opportunity to be super corny and to not have any. Now I'm about to make a corny pun, but not have any teeth. I thought this episode felt like a good reality TV episode, some betrayal, just some funny one-liners, a good challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, an overall improvement in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell here. If you're a fan of the Snake Week, go check out my review of the premiere. And now we're going to be here every episode going forward, episode 3 on. I have our exit interview scheduled. Like I said, we'll follow this review tomorrow. So look forward to everyone checking out another side of one of the eliminated players. Learn some stuff about them that you didn't get to learn about them on the show. And if they're a reality TV fan or not. If you're a reality TV fan, you're watching The Snake, you're probably watching Love Island, and so are we. We're doing every episode of USA and UK. So hit the notification bell, check out our playlist. You won't miss it. We have a good little community there, especially for Love Island, a great comment section. So jump into the conversation and look out for more stuff on our socials. We'll have some things coming up like lives, some premieres of some new shows, and a lot more. But until our next Snake video, for myself and Brian, thank you all so much for watching. Peace.